Hello students, this is the topic of 8th class, microorganisms. First of all, we understand the meaning of microorganisms. Micro means very small, that cannot be seen by naked eyes but seen by special instrument, that is called special means compound microscope. Okay, organism living things. Then microorganisms are the organisms that can be seen only by compound microscope and cannot be seen by naked eye. मतलब कि हम उनको सिंपल आँखों से नहीं देख सकते, विदाउट माइक्रोस्कोप के हम उसे नहीं देख सकते. दे एग्जिस्ट इन वेरी लार्ज नंबर ऑफ ऑल अराउंड अस. काफ़ी संख्या मिलते हैं इन एयर, सोयल, वाटर, बॉडीज एंड इवन इनसाइड और आउटसाइड बॉडी. मीन्स कि इवन नो वन प्लेस विद दे आर नॉट फाउंड. All found they are founded, all places they are found. They account for more than half of the total population of living beings. जितने living beings है पूरे whole around the world, उनका half है ये microorganisms. Now you can imagine what is the population of these microorganisms. Corona is also example of microorganisms. They can survive in all type of environments. Just like corona starts from December, winter to but also in June and so on, August. Okay. Some microorganisms are helpful and some are helpful for us. Some helpful and some harmful. Okay. Now study. Now microbiology. The study of microorganisms is called microbiology. Means microorganisms के बारे में स्टडी करने की जो साइंस की ब्रांच है, that is called microbiology. Now first of all, algae. Green layer in water, live in colony. It plants in green layer of water and live in colonies means group में living है इसकी. Mostly aquatic, plant-like organisms. Examples Spirogor and Volvox. These are examples. Now diatoms. Diatoms are a group of algae. They are mostly unicellular. This is also unicellular and have an infinite range of forms and found in fresh water and habitats. Okay. Their cell wall are made of silica. Diatoms की जो सेल वो सिलिका से बनी होती हैं. Accumulates at the bottom of the lakes. Large mass diatoms floating in sea are called प्लैंक्टन्स. काफ़ी जो वेरी लार्ज क्वांटिटीज़ में है उन्हें बोलते हैं प्लैंक्टन्स. नॉट ऑल एल्गे आर ग्रीन्स, सम आर ब्राउन वाइल अदर्स आर रेड. ऑल एल्गे आर ग्रीन, सम आर ब्राउन एंड सम आर रेड. नाउ ब्राउन एल्गे. सीवीड्स, सम ऑफ विच giant kelp can grow to a length of 30 to 60 meter. That is brown algae. Now red algae, mostly marine, growing in tropical and subtropical. Red algae. Now blue-green algae. Greens come you see over wet soil, old walls and stagnant pools of water is found by blue-green algae. These organisms are more like bacteria than like algae, so they are now called cyanobacteria. Now useful algae. Gummy substantial gin obtained from kelp used to thicken ice cream, cosmetics and shaving creams. Means उनको जो hardness देते हैं इनको, that is algine. One type of algae, agar, jelly-like substance in which micro and tissues are cultured. टिश्यू और माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म में कल्चर बनाए जाते हैं. Diatom shells are used to make glass, porcelain and ceramics. Ceramics is tile, glass is and porcelain are the candles which use in a water filter. Green red algae are eaten in China and Japan. They are rich in proteins and minerals, so they eat in China and Japan. Now eutrophication. Eutrophication, first I tell you eutrophication means this is a aging of lakes. Aging means very old lakes in which some type of fungi and green planktons are deposited. The enrichment of water bodies by plant nutrients is called eutrophication. Enrichment of water bodies by plant nutrients means ज़्यादा plant nutrients अगर उसमें हो. Eutrophication, this happens when sewage and fertilizers drain into water bodies. It leads to unnaturally rapid growth algae. Means जब ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी में सीवेज एंड फर्टिलाइजर्स की छोड़ा जाए वाटर में, वाटर बॉडीज में, पूल्स में, लेक्स वगैरह में, तो उनमें अननेचुरल रैपिड ग्रोथ एल्गे की मीन्स ग्रीन लेयर काफ़ी हार्ड वेरी थिक डिपॉजिट हो जाती है ओवर द सरफेस ऑफ वाटर बॉडी. ड्यू टू यूट्रोफिकेशन देयर इज ए ग्रेट लॉस ऑफ एक्वेटिक, और इसके कारण क्या है, एक्वेटिक ऑर्गेनिज्म का लाइफ वेरी वेरी इम्पॉसिबल, मुश्किल हो जाती है उनकी लाइफ. मीन्स कि जो वेरी थिक लेयर होती है लेक्स एंड सार्ट्स में, लेक्स एंड सीज में. नाउ शेप्स एंड स्ट्रक्चर. What do we do if we want to make curd? What do we do if you want to make a curd? We add some curd to milk. What is this short curd? This curd is a group of bacteria that is called lactobacillus. They grow and multiply in milk. Means multiply उनका reproduction milk में numbering काफ़ी बढ़ जाती है. Bacteria is a single-celled microorganisms. Have cell wall, do not have nucleus. Cell wall है, but उनमें nucleus भी नहीं है. Also, they don't have cytoplasm. Now, shape and structure. Bacteria can have 4 different shapes. First is rod-shaped bacteria are called bacilli. Bacillus anthracis, which causes disease anthrax. जो anthrax disease है वो bacillus से anthracis से होता है. That is rod-shaped bacteria. Next is our spherical bacteria. Cardcocci, plural coccus. Pneumonia is caused by streptococcus. That is pneumonia, not pneumonia. That is pneumonia. Is caused by streptococcus. Now spiral bacteria called spirilla. That is plural word and singular spirillum. Comma shaped called vibrios, singular vibrio. Now nutrition. A few bacteria can make their own food by process. Means जो बैक्टीरिया का वो फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस की तरह ही है. All parasite bacteria do not cause disease. सभी पैरासाइट बैक्टीरिया डिजीज नहीं करते. देयर मैनी दैट लिव्स हार्मलेसली इन आवर इंटेस्टाइन्स. कुछ इनमें हमारे इंटेस्टाइन में रहते हैं विदाउट गिविंग हार्म टू अस. मोस्ट बैक्टीरिया नीड ऑक्सीजन टू ब्रेक डाउन फूड एंड रिलीज एनर्जी. कार्ड एरोबिक बैक्टीरिया मीन्स ऑक्सीजन को यूज़ करते हैं वो. सम कार्ड एन एरोबिक बैक्टीरिया कैन लिव विदाउट ऑक्सीजन. Now growth and reproduction. As growth and reproduction bacteria is very very fast. Their growth and very very fast. Like 1, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 10, and so on. For example, Escherichia coli found in intestines of man and animals. Can take about 20 minutes to reproduce. Thus, a single bacterium can produce million bacteria in a day. Means 20 minutes to reproduce. Means one day में उनकी काफ़ी संख्या millions billions हो जाती है. Under a layer also. Means अगर आप उनको cover up तो उनका reproduction क्या हो, mostly very very fast होगा. Bacteria produced by binary fissions. Now here binary fission means that is a bacteria that break up. Also the break up that is binary means divide in two parts. One cell divided into two parts. Okay. Now next, useful bacteria. Here we discuss used to make alcohol and vinegar. useful bacteria. That are the uses: alcohol, vinegar, curd, and cheese from milk. Like cheese, we use tartaric. Alcohol, we use yeast, also vinegar. Yeast cause fermentation of carbohydrates, means when alcohol means drinking, like beer and जो शराब आपकी फर्मेंटेशन कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स का मीन्स गुड़ का फर्मेंटेशन होता है, वो मीन्स हम उनमें यीस्ट डालते तो वो गलते सड़ते हैं विदाउट ऑक्सीजन. ऑल्सो यूज इन प्रोडक्शन ऑफ टी, कॉफी एंड टोबैको. आगे है एंटीबायोटिक्स. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट इज एंटीबायोटिक? दीज आर द मेडिसिन प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय बैक्टीरिया एंड यूज टू किल बैक्टीरिया. मीन्स उन्हीं के द्वारा ये बनाए जाए और उन्हीं को मारने के लिए हम यूज़ करते हैं. दैट आर कॉल्ड एंटीबायोटिक्स. Bacteria used in tanning of leather, some used in jute industry. Now what is tanning of leather? Means animals की जो skin है उनसे जो leather बनता है, that made by which with this bacteria. Used in tanning of leather, some used in jute industry. Now next, here bacteria living in intestine help in absorption of food and protect us from disease. Also in intestine, bacteria use a decomposer, use in recycle oxygen, decompose. When any animal dies in the road or any field, it will self decompose, not by self, it will self decompose by some bacteria. They sit on them, they use it as a food and it decompose itself. यूज रिसाइकल नाइट्रोजन, मीन्स जो नाइट्रोजन का जो रिसाइकलिंग है, मीन्स एटमॉस्फेयर से वापस पेड़ पौधों में आती है, मीन्स वो भी एक प्रकार के बैक्टीरिया से ही आती है. मीन्स पौधों की जो बैक्टीरिया होते हैं वो यूज़ करते हैं. नाउ हार्मफुल बैक्टीरिया. प्लांट एंड एनिमल डिजीज काज बाय बैक्टीरिया का डिजीज बाय डिस्ट्रॉय लिविंग टिश्यू. सम ह्यूमन डिजीज ऑल्सो टाइफाइड, cholera, pneumonia, tetanus, tuberculosis, leprosy and whooping cough cause plant disease. These are the disease in our human beings. Now plant disease, wilt and citrus canker. Also responsible for poisoning of food. Food becomes rancid, rancidity that cause Clostridium botulinum grows in badly preserved canned food. That cause food poisoning, very very dangerous. Now fungi, group of plant like organisms which lack chlorophyll. Chlorophyll नहीं होता उनमें. And 70,000 types of fungi are there. They are unicellular and multicellular. Most fungi are parasites. Yeast, mold and mushrooms are fungi, which is mildew, grow on damp clothes, leather and wood. Rusts and smuts are fungi that cause disease in plants. Now what is yeast? That is a unicellular fungus. Ability to turn sugar into alcohol by fermentation, means जो आपका शराब बनाने का प्रोसेस, that is due to yeast. मीन्स उसका कवर करके रखते हो ग्लास में, मीन्स बड़े कंटेनर में गुड़ डालते हो, फर्मेंटेशन होता है उसमें, इस तो अपने आप गलता सड़ता है. वो एरोबिकली भी हो सकता है एन एरोबिकली. दैट इज रिएक्शन यू शो सुगर फर्मेंटेशन बाय यीस्ट दैट कॉज अल्कोहल, मीन ड्रिंक, शराब बनती जहाँ पे. एंड ऑल्सो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्रोड्यूस इन देयर कंटेनर. So that is our today topic. Next topic we will complete chapter. Till then, you goodbye. Have a nice day.